run deep in this community. My family has been here hundreds of years. I myself am a seventh generation Taoseño. All areas around Taos County are very rural and very set back. The landscape is beautiful, but what's underneath the beauty is a lot of harsh living. The poverty level is sometimes hidden from the naked eye. A lot of the trailer parks that are around here, these trailers are built in the 70s. Their electrical is bad. They have no real good heating. They're not sealed. And we have family members, sometimes 5, 6, 7, 11 people living in one small 1,000 square foot trailer. And growing up, a lot of my friends lived here. Substance abuse is one of the largest issues in northern New Mexico as a whole, and more evident in smaller communities.
Everybody put their phones on silence.
We started the support group to give the judges an alternative to sentencing. Because when you see what happens to, think construction workers, restaurant workers, support workers at the hospital, and not all these people are completely impoverished. But when you have to do a week or two in jail, these guys were coming out and they'd lost their job. And their lives were essentially ruined.
Yeah.
But guys just don't come to therapy. There's this idea that it means you're sick or there's something wrong with you.
You still got your ankle monitor on.
And so we started this group that judges could sentence people to.
You've been trouble-free for 7 years, though.
Yeah, I just gave up. Just started getting high again. It goes back to my brother and his mom and my aunt.
We very much are focused on intergenerational cycles of violence and mental illness.
Joaquin, what's up with you, man?
I was getting pushed around a lot through the legal system and through the streets. And it came from the neglect that I didn't have from my dad. The streets took me in and it corrupted me into a way where I was going down a bad path.
Yeah.
Stealing, drinking, doing drugs.
That's what I'd like to talk about today is just kind of, the obstacles we faced, especially to be dads, and how the kind of dads we saw and yeah. So James, I know you're one of the group leaders and man, you've had a heck of a few months, but do you feel comfortable kind of dancing on this subject?
I just went the wrong path. I pretty much grew up in a drug home, like I said, with an absent father. So I seen all that drug use and violence, and I didn't want my kids to see none of that. So I started making changes in my life to become a better man. And
Levi, what were you up against with your dad? And
my dad was in and out of my life all the time, so a lot of abuse, and when I found out I was gonna be a dad, I promised myself I would be nothing like my dad,
right.
But come to find out, I'm just like my dad. I'm still an alcoholic. I mean, I don't drink, but I have those demons.
Northern New Mexico, and as a Hispanic male, you're not supposed to feel anything. What they call machismo in Spanish. You just can't show weakness. You can't show pain. You can't show your kids that you cry. So I think there's a lot of internal suppression of feelings, which just turns into anger.
Get back, dude. Get back. You don't gotta be mean like that. Get back.
My dad used to beat us.
You know better.
Beat me anyway. And I think my dad's dad beat them, and they passed that down on that. That was the way of disciplining your children.
Oh, shit, he's playing with the plumbing pipe.
My dad never told me once that he loved me. Not once did he say, yeah, you're doing a good job, or I'm proud of you. My dad never showed any kind of affection.
Okay, dude, get back.
I never saw my dad cry. I never seen my dad show emotion, you know? The only emotion I ever saw was anger.
Other bucket.
It wasn't physical. I got physical with the wall. I'd rip down a wall and put holes in the wall and destroyed a lot of my property. And so that's what led me into becoming a part of the justice system.
What was happening with your kids while you were gone?
I wasn't able to see my kids at all for like 3 months.
What was that like?
It destroyed my life. I told myself that not being able to see my kids for 3 months, I don't want that ever again.
Yeah.
It destroyed them. How else?
So at that point, did that make you want to quit drinking? And
I drank more.
yeah,
I drank way more.
because of the depression.
It didn't seem like it was getting better. The world was crashing down on me.
These guys are not actually emotionless. They're very passionate and they love their children. They'll do anything for their children. They love them more than anything in the world. And 50% of them have been alienated completely from their kids.
I think that's the hard part we're trying to deal with these 18 to 24-year-old men in our groups is it doesn't need to be like that. You don't need to be like that with your son. Because then if we have to stop it somewhere.
If you're a parent, you gotta want your kids.
So what's different now than was different when we started? I'm thinking just in terms of your relationship, your job, house, your material
so I'm in a
life.
really good relationship with my girlfriend.
What does she do for you that makes it good?
She's a really good support system. She lets me know that it's okay to feel the way you feel. If you want to cry, cry. If you want to, it's okay to feel the way you feel. And it doesn't matter what anybody thinks. You think I'm weak because I cry, or I'm not weak. I'm just working on myself. Those are my emotions.
I known you since before all of this, and I knew the man you used to be, and from that guy to who you are now, bro. I just gotta say I'm proud of you, bro.
Thanks, James. The group means a lot to me. James has known me since I was a little kid. Me and Josh come from totally separate areas, meaning he's from one gang, I'm from another gang. I see the change in you, bud. That doesn't stop me from caring and trying to help him as an individual.
You're clean and sober now, and
We're definitely helping each other for sure.
like I told him.
If you're going to these groups, you gotta be willing to open up and take responsibility for your actions.
It's taken a couple of years, but he's worked really hard. And Levi has changed.
Go! Good job. Yeah.
Dad, what's up?
I try to show Levi as much affection as possible.
You getting wet? Can I have this one now? You're awesome, dude. Help mama.
I'm trying to teach him that it's okay to feel how you feel.
Yeah, good job.
Not once am I gonna shun my son to shut up and stop crying because it's annoying, or go to your room and don't come out till you stop crying.
Hey, look, mom's gonna turn this off. No, don't put your face in it. No.
I'm not gonna be the type of father my father was. That cycle will be broken.
Good job, dude.
I think a better relationship with your father is what everybody wants. And I think that yearning for your dad just to say, I'm proud of you, or you're doing a great job. And that's what we're trying to tell them is like, you may never get that from your father, but you can do that for your kids.
I can't get it.
It just takes one person in that family, in that generation, to recognize
Get it. Oh.
what they want and what they've seen and how to change it. That's all it takes.